This is Black Woman CEO. Welcome to the only podcast dedicated to giving you the raw and real experiences of successful Black women entrepreneurs. Yes, girl, we're talking about the behind the scenes strategies of what it takes to increase in your profit, power, and purpose. I am your host, Quanisha Green, and I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's show. Hey there. This is Quanisha Green of Black Women CEO, founder and CEO. So excited to come to you with an update about this week's Calling Out Black activities. And not just our activities, so much has been happening just in this 1 week, right? Just in this 1 week, even amongst the recent events. So I think we all can use a little joy and happiness right now. So one, I wanted to give you all an update about the Calling Out Black, right? That event. And then I also wanted to share some other great happenings in the Black Women CEO world. Especially when we think of like recent events, it's like we know so much is going on, but we still can celebrate, right, our achievements and where we are going. And so I wanted to share some of those with you. And I was going to do an email, which I still might. Okay, so quickly, because I'm supposed to be in a training right now on book publishing, because we have some books coming out this year, y'all. Are you ready for the Black Women CEO book? I hope so. One, if you're not familiar with Black Women CEO, as well as myself, I'm the confidence strategist. I'm known around the globe as the confidence strategist for Black women entrepreneurs. And what we really do is serve all Black women, but particularly service-based entrepreneurs and experienced experts in helping them to increase their earning power. I like to say elevate their confidence and emancipate their earning power. So quickly, that's a little bit about us if you're new. And this week, in light of recent events, today is June 5th. On June 1st, we decided to shut the business down in honor of ourselves and honor our community, and to hold an event called the Sister Circle. So Sister Circle was all about healing and us coming together as a Black womanhood, right, to really talk about experiences and then be led by experience, wellness, and mental health experts to really help us process the emotions that was going on, give us some tools, right, to be well, right, and then be in a community. Community is a protective factor for Black women, and we decided to call out Black, right? So you may call out sick. And I know we actually found out that different people say different things, like there's calling out, there's calling in, and there's calling off. And a lot of that depends on your region. So if you're from another region, you might be like, why is she using calling out? That's not what anyone says. It varies, right? It varies. So, but yeah, so seriously, if you're listening to this later, this is in the wake of George Floyd's death or murder, right? If we want to be honest about it. And I'm not going to go into depth with that, but, you know, as a collective, we were mourning. And as I was checking in with our community, asking them how they're feeling, people were talking about that they were heavy, they were anxious, they were angry, right? They were feeling lost, they were feeling depressed, right? Distracted and almost like stuck. Like some of us didn't know what to do, right? And it was even this collective trauma, right? So grieving trauma and all these different things. And so that's why I was just like, we have to address this. There's no going to business as usual. Like Monday, we show them like, hey, let's talk about sales strategy, right? That wasn't going to work. And one thing that we honor here at Black Women CEO also is we want you to honor your value, right? And get paid well for what we do. So although I had some folks on board that was like, yeah, I'm on board, I wanted to pay them, right? And at the rate that they desired. And because this wasn't in our planning, I was trying to see like, okay, how could we fundraise these rates? And so I was so excited. So these were some of the results of what happened. Actually, I want to share a quote because I actually need to do the form. This is the next day, y'all. We had Sister Circle yesterday. So I have to get some more testimonials from the ladies. I know verbally they said this, but I wanted to share something that one of our members, Rochelle, said. And she said, that circle was everything. Thank you for creating healing space. And I thank the creator for anointing Sis vision. And she put that in response to my comment where I wrote like, I feel 1000% better and calmer as a result of the Sister Circle. I was literally drained and I left last night like energized, right? And I feel like a whole new person due to the Sister Circle. But here's the result. So people really came through, right? Because people kept asking, Quanisha, how can we support you? How can we support you? And I was like, we need money to cover this. Like I really sat down and thought, okay, what could people help me with? And these were allies, these were other Black women. I was like, hey, help me pay, right? These Black women experts, right? Seneca Williams and Erica Totten who came and facilitated. So within 2 days, y'all, 2 days, we raised over $2,000 in revenue right? And all the contributions went to paying our speakers as well as the organizers of the event. So although we had to supplement it, it was very little, like a couple of $100 that we had to supplement as Black Women CEO. And over 74 women registered. Of that, we were able to get, and it was on a sliding scale. So the sponsorships helped us, and it was 15 sponsors. So the sponsorships helped us to only have to do our event on a sliding scale, right? So at the minimum, we told people, hey, you can pay $10. And of course, some sisters did 150, right? Because it was on a sliding scale. But then not only were we able to offer that due to the sponsorships, we're also able to gift 31 free tickets. And all of this is counting because the registration link is still up because we have a replay, particularly of session 1, right? Cultivating mental wealth for business success. That was led by Seneca Williams, who is a licensed therapist and also now our business therapist. So you can actually go and enroll. And when we send out the replay, you can still get that. So that's why I said the 74 women registered and counting, and even the free gifts are counting, right? So like I said, 15 sponsors. So that to me was a successful event. Each cohort had about close to 20 women live. So it was a good, intimate group. And literally everyone said, I'm so much better, right? I feel so much better. I'm calmer. People felt energized because we were just clearing, right? All this stuff. And it was so important. So that's the update on the Calling Out Black Sister Circle. And people are like, we got to do this again. So I guess some way we have to figure out how to make this a regular Black Women CEO thing, because as we all just saw from recent events, and as Black folks, we know this experience, like we go through so much. And the research shows, because my background's research, that community is a protective factor because that's when we can have this almost spiritual connection with one another. That's when we're with other women who understand our experiences, right? So if I talk about being a Black woman at work, I don't really have to say too much to other Black women, right? They get it. They get navigating that. And that's when we can also love on one another and pour resources. A lot of times we think, oh, women don't like each other or we're catty. And that's not really it, right? We know how to support one another. So that is a very minor experience when we think how much people in general, but Black women come together to support one another, to feed one another, and to nourish one another. And I'm glad that as Black Women CEO, we were able to formally host that and facilitate that for our community. The other update I wanted to give is that we are still having our Meant for More live training. So we all energized. People still have some extra days to recover. But one thing I want you to remember, and this is what came up in the workshop, sisters were even starting to question, oh, should I still do my business? I feel so small and insignificant in light of these major issues, right? Those macro issues of racism and police brutality. And we helped them to know. And I love something that Erica Totten said. She said, who do you want to be known for in this moment, right? And who do you want to be known for in general, right? So that helped people think. And then my take is that your work is still so important, right? It doesn't pale in comparison. You are changing the world, right? Imagine that your business is geared towards children. Those children are going to grow up and be leaders. They're going to have families, right? And so you'll see this ripple effect. Even me working with you all as Black women entrepreneurs, not only is your business impacting and changing the world, because I know you have mission-oriented, change-oriented businesses, also that impacts your family, right? It impacts reducing that $1 million wage inequality gap that we see over time, right? This is economic empowerment that goes on for generations, right? We're making shifts. So as you can see, your work is still important, even in light. If anything, you can say that's why we should be doing these things, right? Entrepreneurship is an avenue for us to take charge and increase in our power. And that's what Meant for More is all about, helping you to increase in your profit, power, and purpose over a week-long event. And actually, if you go to blackwomenceolive.com, you'll see the testimonials of women who have gone through our Meant for More live experience. So we are still having that on June 8th. If you aren't registered, go ahead and sign up. And there's a live week-long event that is absolutely free. And it will change your business. It will change your business and your life, no matter if you're in the startup phase or if you're in the growth phase. So you can go to Black Women with an A, CEO live.com and go ahead and sign up for Meant for More. And one thing I want you to do, I did my first press release for Black Women CEO. I've done press releases for other organizations, but I did my first one. I did it through blackprwire.com. And the title is Black Women CEO Workshop Celebrates Profit, Power, and Purpose. So you can go read it if you want another context of who we are, right? And the reason why we have Meant for More. So that is a really great press release that I had professionally done. I think he did an awesome job on our press release. I linked it there so that you can go see it. So if you haven't registered for Meant for More, go ahead and do that. We already have over 100 women registered. Last time we did it, we had about 170 women registered, and we do it exclusively in in the Facebook group. And I won't go all into all 5 things that we do, but it's really helping you to build the foundation of your business, really know how to put on that CEO hat, right? And what you need to do so that you can actualize and honor the calling that is on your life, right? That's why I have it as meant for more, right? Let me know if you know you are meant for more. You are meant for so much more. So go ahead and sign up because we're still going to do that. And then the very last update I wanted to give is that Black Women CEO is officially a registered trademark. This was a 2-year endeavor. I won't go into all the reasons why, but we can officially put that aura, the R on the back of our name for registered. The attorney confirmed it today. I was so excited. So those are my 3 updates. Sister Circle was awesome. People really were, they were really healed and restored as it related to, and they were so happy we facilitated that experience and given us all space to have that wellness space that we needed. And I want to thank all the sponsors because you all made it possible, right? You all made it possible. And really, allies showed up, many of them white women, right? And I'm very conscious about centering Black women. So Black women also contributed. Of course, they bought tickets, but a number of our white allies, our white women allies, really gave $100, $200 at the time. One person gave $300, right, towards this effort. So they saw the importance of investing in Black women. And then, like I said, Men for More Live is still happening June 8th. And then there's a press release around it. Go ahead and check that out. Really excited about it. And the third thing is we are officially a registered trademark on the books because, I've had to fight some people like through paper and cease and desist letters about that being our trademark, common law trademark. And so I'm glad that it's officially on paper. So I could be like, look at registration number, blah, 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 blah. So take that Black woman CEO. You can use it as a descriptor, right? But if you put that as the noun, they're going to have some problems. We're going to come, right? My lawyer's going to come and tell you, excuse me, you're infringing on our trademark. So that's really exciting. Go ahead and leave a comment, subscribe to the show, rate it, particularly if you're in iTunes, right? And leave a comment. I'd love to know, one, how you feel about today's news, but also, right, how you like the podcast in general. So please subscribe, rate, and review. And that's a way that you can pay it forward. That tells the different platforms are like, hey, this is popular, or this is engaging, this is meaningful for people when people actually engage. Please subscribe, rate, and review. Okay? So the biggest call to action right now is go and sign up for Meant for More Live. If you're listening to this after June 8th, still sign up because this is our signature workshop that we do throughout the year. So if you go to blackwomenceolive.com, you'll just see when the next one is, right? And you'll be in that cohort and group. So it's not something that's going to expire, okay? So this is Quanisha Green signing off with this exciting news. And I want to leave you with our motto that power is the ability to create your reality. So go forth and be powerful, sister. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, girl, the episode stopped, but the party is not over. I want you to go ahead and subscribe, like, and rate this show. Leave us a comment sharing your takeaways. And when you're done with that, come on over to blackwomenceo.com, join our movement. And when you do that, you'll get the special invitation to join us in our community. Well, I would love to put a face to that name, girl. So this is Quanisha signing off, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Peace and love.